Guys, we've signed our first regen. I went ahead and got the Cameroonian guy, and the main reason for that was he wasn't fully scouted, but he looked like he could be okay, and the main reason was that he had an unprotected contract, so we were able to get him in, technically for free, but with £5,000 in compensation, because that's all we've got in transfer funds at the moment. Now, he is on a fair bit of money, but that's because we have to meet work permit laws, but I feel like it might be worth it in the long run. Get him some football. He's a defensive midfielder. I think he's going to be quite decent for us in the future, I hope. And he's called Anderson. He'll fit in perfectly. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with FC Midtjylland. If you're enjoying the series so far, smash a like on the video. I don't care how many we get, just if you're enjoying the series, that'd be superb. Now, before we get into anything, I have to tell you guys a little story, which will explain why we're on the Odense game today. So gather around, dear old bear, and let's get going with this. So basically, I recorded the live comm for the SBO game, and everything was good. I saved the game and shut it off because I had to go off and do some stuff, basically thinking all of it is good. Now, I came to actually edit the audio on my file, and I realised that it wouldn't import into Reaper, and I thought, that's a bit strange, and why is it saying it's only 8 minutes long? Turns out what had happened is my recording software had decided to shit itself in the middle of the recording, and as a result, not only had it stopped the recording at 8 minutes, but it had also corrupted the files that it had already got, which means that not only had I now not got any files, but it means that I couldn't now go back and redo the live comm because I'd already saved the damn file, and the only way I could do that would be to redo the entire month's worth of fixtures, which was a little bit shit. So I had to basically say, you know what, that's just one of those things that happens sometimes, so we're going to move on and do the Odense game. I'll tell you guys what happened in the SBO game after you've enjoyed some highlights of the other games that we've played this month, and it sucks because something really funny happened in it too. Anyway, enjoy these and I'll join you guys in a sec. Yeah, goes back post, Sobhi's in there, and that is 1-0 to Midtjylland here in the away fixture. They beat us at home. We need to get our revenge today, and that's exactly what we're doing. Well, there we go, 1-0 win. It was a hard-fought one. We didn't really play our best, but we got the win against a struggling Brøndby team. Oh, they're across there, and Granskov puts it in for Brøndby, and that is not a good thing, perhaps. We're losing against them now. This is not good. And he finds a cross. He finds Royer, and it's saved. On the rebound is Václav Kaclec, and it is in the back of the net. 15th of the season for him, and we're level here. We really do need to turn this one around. They're 2 divisions below us. Great strike, and it's 2-1. We flipped the game on its head, and, well, deservedly so. Christopher Olsen, 4th of the season for him, 2-1 Midtjylland. Whips in, Royer's at the back post, and it is now 3-1. Cross, oh my goodness, they've got another one. They've only had 2 shots in the entire game, and they've actually scored both of them, incredibly. 3-2 after 28 minutes. Well, there we go, 3-2 in a game that was way closer than it had any right to be. Now, can he find a good cross? Whips it in. Oh, it's gone straight in, I think. Might be an own goal, might be Sobhi's goal, I don't know. It's Dewale with the own goal. Midtjylland 1, Viborg 0. Looks through the middle for Pusic. That's the sort of ball we needed Pusic to finish things off. Does. 2-0, game over. Lovely old job. We're going 12 points clear at the top of the league. Admittedly, lots of games in hand for the other teams, but I'd rather have the points on the board. Devil steps up and scores the penalty for Viborg. We better not lose or draw this game now, Nikolai G. There we go, 2-1. Probably could have been a lot more, but there you go. It's the win that matters. Römer's gone through and he's fouled him already, and he's going to get sent off inside 20 minutes, making our lives even more difficult here. Oh, now Novak's fouled him. Are you joking me? For God's sake. 9 men. All of our subs used. Down to 9 men. This is getting ridiculous. Mario Fernandez. Back for Herrera, saved, and Memphis puts it in. 1-0 to Manchester United after 85 minutes. We've been playing with 9 men. We've made all our subs. We've got a libero. Valencia, not saved. It's in the back of the net. United have got a second now. We're just too tired. 9 players on the pitch. We were never going to be able to hang on, were we? Well, there we go. Midtjylland 0, Manchester United 2. We did our best, and my goodness, 2 red cards. All of our subs used in the first half. That was quite a result, even though we lost. Right, guys, we're back, and as you can see, we are still top of the league, but as a consequence of the 2-2 draw with SBO, which was a strange one, I have to say. We drew 2-2, basically. We took the lead, we were playing really, really well. They equalised really freaking annoyingly with their first shot of the game, I think. And then they got a goal from a rebound free kick where my goalkeeper was about this far away from the ball after it hit him, and then he was standing up and he just wouldn't go near the ball, and a player run from about 13, 15 yards away just tapped it into an empty net. We did get a draw out of it, which was good, but I wish I could have... I wanted to show you guys because it was the perfect thing for a what the fuck moment, but that's just how it is, isn't it? So when all that went down, I was just like, hell no, I'm not doing any more of that today. I'll come back and do the next live comm that I'm actually going to have to use now, the Odense game today, tomorrow, which is now today. So there were a few little segments I'd recorded, but I can't remember which ones were which, so if I do happen to drop out in the middle of a sentence. So I sent my scout out for a month to look at Mustafa Ashur, because he actually came back looking quite decent on my initial scout report, and now, originally it was saying that he was 3-star, now it's 4-star with the final black star, and I really think he could be something quite good. Just looking at the stats for the guy that we've got so far, look at that determination. You know I love a player with good determination as well. And those 5 cons, yeah, and I just don't know. But we don't have the money to try and bring players like this in at the moment. But if he stays at Zamalek until the transfer window when we've got some money, he will be my first pick. I know it says he won't join us, but the fact is you can always change that with a little bit of greasing the wheels with £20 notes. So hopefully he could be one that we can bring in, because I think he would be quite a nice player to have over on that left-hand side for the future, frankly. At some point during this, then that is the reason, because I've just had to sort of shoehorn it in for no apparent reason, basically. But I do need to show you guys some stuff with that, basically. But as you can see, league-wise, 6 points clear at the top of the league, with a game in hand on the 2 teams below us. Obviously, Copenhagen still have 3 games in hand on those sides and 2 on us, which would pull them to 5 points behind us, thanks to that draw, which is a little bit of a shame, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? So squad-wise, Kadlec, 16 goals. He's just got off the boil a tad lately. His form has dropped a little bit, but then I think our form in general has dropped a little bit lately. But that's fine. We're still doing well in the league, and that's really what matters. And today we've got to go to Odense and try and pull off another good result. As for assists, we're getting them from across the board. Daniel Royer, I see some people saying, don't play Royer. He's got 5 goals and 8 assists so far this season. I'm pretty happy with his performances so far. Like, I know that Duland has got good potential for the future, but for now, I like to use him as a sort of rotation player to get him into it. I know he's got bits from other teams, but I'm not going to use a player unless they're actually better than the one that I've got in their position already, basically, because it just doesn't make sense to do that. But we can rotate and get him in. And you'll notice he's been playing a few more games lately anyway. He's played 20 times for us this season, so it's certainly not like he's being misused. The other thing you might note is that Hassan, orange injury back now. Darlene, orange injury back now. Sisto, completely back now. Oh, it's a good time to be alive. Of course, Jim Larson, I don't think he's ever really going to be able to play for us again, which is a real shame, because he just gets one game. He's basically got Ledley King style issues where he'll play one game and then he can't play for like a week, and it's a shame, but I don't really know how much longer we can use that, and he's on quite a bit of money for what we've got, so he might be off maybe even in January, to be honest. So for today, I'm going to go with, now what am I going to go with? I'm actually, no, see, this is the thing, Juland, he's not got the fitness levels up to the moment, whereas Daniel Royer does, because Juland, I think, was on international duty. Sisto got a good international call-up for Denmark. He's played for Denmark before he's played for us now, this season, which is kind of good, I guess, because it means he gets some of his fitness levels back. But as you can see, I think we should start him today in place of Sobby to give him a rest and give Sisto his first real run out in the team, which is going to be really fun. I hope he does a good performance today. I feel like he should, but you never know with these things, do you? One thing it has got to happen though is, again, Sparv is not playing there. We're going to get Bangard in his usual position, and Singh will come off the bench just because that's what he do. Right then, match time, and this is a big one for us because I feel like if we just need to get back on the horse. We've had a few iffy results. Well, I mean, the Man United game, my goodness, I completely forgot to even talk about that. 2 red cards, and we still only lost 2-0. What a result that was, my goodness. Right, let's get into the game and get into this one against Odense. And they're sort of mid-table, about as mid-table as you could possibly be. So I would like to think we've got it in us to take a win here, particularly with Sisto coming back. We've got, oh, hello. Oh, chance there for Odense really early on. But I think with the players we've got coming back now, it's like new signings. It's great. It's like I've got a little drip-fed signings throughout the season. Okay, first few minutes of this game, we have done nothing, which is a worry for me. Okay, there we go. There's a shot. In fact, 2 of them. Would you believe it? They've started quite strongly here, Odense. I don't want to go on a downward spiral, because I don't think this tactic is fully even close to being ready yet. I feel like there's a long way to go with it. I feel like we're winning games with it at the moment, which is superb, but I feel like that's generally against teams that are winnable. Although we have had, we beat Copenhagen, so maybe it's not all about that, but I feel like there's definitely a lot more we can get out of it. Falk, watch out, guys. Don't let that ball come in. Jakobsen's across, and frankly, they deserved every second of that. They've been good so far. We've had 1 shot from range, and that's about it. Well, I mean, we trail. Not a good start at all. Oh, for the love of God. Now we've got the lighting problem. This is going to get a bit silly now. Well, we can assume that something's happened there. Falk, there's Jakobsen, and there's the rain coming down. Is this like I don't know what this error is. Like, why does it keep doing that? Oh, well. Moving on. Okay, we're going to get to... Right, we're on the half 1 hour mark, so let's do some looking around and see what we can find on this. Why is that not... Oh, did I not click it properly? There we go. Okay, so what have we got so far that makes me interested? All sort of very central. No, I'm tempted to do this, exploit the middle and turn the ball working into the box a little bit more, because 4-4-2s generally have a weakness through that central spot. That's where I've generally found in the past that they're actually playing really well today. I have a worry that we're not going to get anything from this game at all. Right, we're already at half time. We're the favourites here. I know we are, but yeah, where's your passion? Where's your fire? Let's see. Did that make any difference? Kinda, but not really. They're getting crosses in. They're doing well. They're just playing well. Sisto in that first half has actually done really, really poorly, which is a shame, but I think obviously it's going to take him a little while to get back into it. I'm tempted to try and switch to counter in this second period. We just seem to play better when we're on counter. I just don't like to start with it, just in case, because then there's an expectation on just giving the ball away, and I'd like to think that sometimes we actually can hold on to it. Poulsen goes out wide for Römer. Sisto's getting himself in the box here. Can Römer find a cross? He does. Oh, good opportunity, actually. Not bad. Not bad at all. Jakobsen there. We should close down Festerson as well. Out wide for Novak. Get that ball in. Goes back for Royer. Can he find a cross? He does. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay. Very strange. Royer. Go on. Another chance. Sparv. Could do his singer out about now. He'll probably come on soon. Poulsen. Novak. Get that ball across the box. So somebody's got to be there available for it. Novak. Kadlec. Turns. Saved. Oh. Best opportunity of the game by far goes to us there, but we didn't take it. Tough chance, admittedly. Right. Okay. It's happening now. Novak's not been that bad, has he? Apparently he has. Right, okay, so Sisto's going to come off. He's not doing a good job today so far, but that's fine. We can accept that. Right, so of the two, I'd actually rather get... I know that he's less on both of them, but... Actually, screw it. Let's get Olsen on. He's sitting slightly further forward, so maybe it means he'll get more chances to get... Not Olsen, Singh, rather. And my last substitution might well be, just not yet, Pusic on for Václav Kadlec. Even if we could just get an equaliser. Like, a draw isn't the best result in this game, but... You know, we were bound to have a stumbling block, and I still don't think the tactic's that great yet. I still think there's a lot of work to do. Kadlec again goes for the shot. Turnez with the save, and we're certainly stepping it up a notch in this second half now, and I think that's definitely helping. Novak again, get a good ball in, son. Ball in, Kadlec across, and this time it is in the back of the net, and Václav Kadlec makes it 1-1, and I feel like we've got the momentum now, and we might actually be able to go on and grab the win here, which should be... I just don't know what that's about. It happened a few times on Wimbledon, and I don't know why. This is the first game I've played on FM today, so I don't know what that is. I've not restarted the computer in a while. I might have to restart FM after this. This is getting silly, because I don't want that to be in all of our highlights for the rest of the day, because I'm trying to record a couple of episodes today. Royer to Poulsen. Can he slip it through for someone? Goes out wide for Römer. Here we go. Get that ball in, son. Goes short for Sobby. Takes the strike, and it hits the post. There's a lot better football coming out of us now. We're getting out to tackle there. There we go. Singh, Poulsen, Royer takes the touch. This is much, much more like it, guys. But Desler has fouled him. Poulsen. Sometimes we get in good positions with these situations. Ball in, cleared away. Watch out. That ball is coming, and Novak does brilliantly to get there. And Poulsen might just get there as well. He does. Right. Kadlec. Actually, I'm tempted to maybe make a defensive substitution. Get Jim Larson on. I know that he can't play very much, but we could probably just do with the backup right about now, frankly. I'm going to lower that tempo just a tad, because we're not getting enough shots on target. Actually, it's half and half, but look at that. They've been clinical with their shots on target. That's what I would say. Right. Lower the tempo to... Just go with lower for this one. But I am going to close down a little bit more. Really try and push at them. Maybe have them dribble a bit more as well. Run at them a little. We've got good dribblers on the pitch now. Oh, we had great dribblers in Sisto, of course, but I feel like maybe we could... I don't know. I really don't know. A 1-1 draw isn't the worst result, but I would like to see if we can snatch this towards the end. But I wouldn't. What I don't want is for us to lose this. That would be a real gut wrencher, because we've probably done enough to at least earn a draw. Edmondson. It would be a bit like that Bromby game. Ball in. Oh, cleared away. Come on, guys. Don't let them take a long-range strike here. Oh, fucking hell. The rebounds. The fucking rebounds. Right, we are going to go on to attacking for the final stages of this game. I am going to turn off the dribbling thing, because that seems to have just let us have shots, but none on target. I can't believe it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Okay, well, I mean, I'm just... Sorry, guys. I'm going to turn off the highlights for the rest of this match, because if we do score any more goals, I can't be asked to sit through black screens. It's stupid, and you think that bug would have been fixed by now, really, wouldn't you? But whatever. Moving on. We've only got a few seconds left. I can't believe we're going to go down 2-1 here. It's a shame. I feel like we've probably deserved at least a draw out of it, but that's how it is. We've got to sort of pick it up a notch a little bit, because the gap that we emerged with at the top is starting to be evaporated a little bit now. Obviously, it does still rely on, you know, Copenhagen actually winning all those games in hand, which is going to be tough for them, of course. But if there's any team in this league that's capable of doing exactly that, it is those. I don't know why they've got so many games in hand as well. I mean, we've been playing in Europe and we've not got games in hand. But whatever. 2-1 to Odense. Disappointed. We didn't hit the target enough. We weren't good enough to win the game, absolutely. But I don't know. Maybe we didn't deserve to lose. But that's how it is. We've lost. We can't really do much about that now. Right then, next episode is obviously going to be the Olympiakos game. Unfortunately, there's only 3 games in between now because we had to do the extra game in this episode. But that's just the way it's going to have to be. Bayern Munich, a big game at home against Copenhagen. And then we've got Aarhus as well in that same time. So that is going to be incredibly... It's a tough run of fixtures, and I really hope we can come out with some points from those, because that could really start to see us drop down a little bit. Hopefully the players coming back will help. Anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed this episode, despite all my flailing around and the slight problems with edits and corruptions and that, do drop a like on the video. That'd be superb, and I will join you guys in the next episode for a crunch match in the Champions League against Olympiacos. See you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.